King Charles III is back out in public after staying behind closed doors for reflection yesterday and conducting state business. He and his Queen Consort Camilla traveling to Wales now as part of their tour of the United Kingdom. And that line to see the Queen, well, it's now up to 24 hours to actually visit Her Majesty. At one point, officials even had to tell folks they'd have to stop joining the queue for a while. We've got more now with ABC's Faith Abube, who's here in London with us.
The line to see Queen Elizabeth lying in state still growing as the national period of mourning for Britain's longest reigning monarch winds down. The queue stretching up to 5 miles through central London, the longest since the doors to Westminster Hall opened to well-wishers Wednesday to pay their final respects. The wait at times estimated to be 14 hours from the start of the queue to the entry into the hall, where guards are holding vigil around the flag-draped coffin. Officials preventing new mourners from joining the line for several hours to control the wait.
We've been about 4 hours now in the queue, but it doesn't feel like that. It's been amazing.
How many hours in?
We're now coming up to 4 3/4.
Some joining the line anyway, despite officials announcing it was temporarily closed. Many in the line telling us they don't mind waiting. They're here to witness history.
Oh, it's very overwhelming to see it all and to feel part of it and to know that you've been part of this day.
It was just worth it. Okay. My feet are really hurting. My back is killing me. But you know what? I'd do it again. I would do it again.
In Wales, the main cathedral in Cardiff receiving the new king and queen consort for a prayer service. The trip to Wales, part of the new monarch's tour of the United Kingdom. The Welsh showing love to a king who served as the longest Prince of Wales before his mother's death.
And for more on this, I want to bring in ABC's Faith Abube, who is there right now in line. All right, Faith, where exactly are you? And describe what it's like where you are.
Well, we're sort of literally in the shadow of the complex where Westminster Hall is. So if you were to walk directly from here to Westminster Hall where the Queen is lying in state, it would take you maybe about 5 minutes on a direct walk. However, take a look at this line right now as we're seeing people walk by, inching closer and closer to Westminster Hall. They're being told at this point, even though it will only take you 5 minutes to get to Westminster Hall, if you were to walk out of this line, it would take them 3.5 hours to 4 hours to make it from here to there. The conditions are changing really quickly. Earlier, we were told that the beginning of the line has stretched from the Westminster Hall all the way 5 miles back. You know, as you were saying before the break, around some streets, around a corner, over a bridge, all of that happening here in central London. Tens of thousands of people. And now the latest update from the queue tracker on social media is that it would take you 24 hours from the start of the line to actually get to see the Queen's coffin. So these people we've been talking to today, they say they are ready for any and everything. The Queen has given so much to this country, 70 years on the throne, and now this is the least they can do to actually pay tribute.
And Faith, as you know, here in London, it's on high alert. This is the largest and most complicated security operation in London's history. And our president will be here. World leaders will be here. What more do we know about security preparations?
I mean, you can even see it just walking around the city. Security has been stepped up. You see police officers just over my shoulder here, some of them walking along the line, making sure everything is orderly. You can expect the security to be stepped up even more significantly when the funeral rolls around on Monday. As you mentioned, about 500 heads of state and dignitaries expected from around the world, including our own president, President Biden, and First Lady Jill Biden. We're expecting to see hundreds and hundreds of police officers patrolling the streets, military personnel also here, armed forces maybe on the rooftops watching the crowd. The threat ranges from just pickpockets in the crowd to potentially a security threat. So they want to make sure everything is tight in terms of security. They don't want to leave anything to chance.
Faith, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. And ABC News is bringing you team coverage bright and early Monday morning, covering the entire funeral for the Queen. You can start watching right here on ABC News Live, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.